look now at the starting five for both teams. First for the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Del Negro. They've got Robinson. He knows how to come up with the big plays in the big games, the rebounding, the inside scoring, and that looming presence. That's Elliott, and it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. And then for the Phoenix Suns, Johnson is out there with Marley. And it's Green, and it's Barkley in at the 4 slot. And it's Phoenix's ball. That's good.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
Yeah, Clark, I think they can really attack this club in the paint. That's where they can win this game if they dominate there.
Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
His focus, Kevin, seemed to be on the task of breaking down this defense. He said they're very cagey, very smart. They really can make it hard for you to score. We have to keep the floor spread, keep them stretched out, and then attack where we find the gaps. Guys, we'll see how they do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful.
San Antonio on defense. Marley kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Barkley with a screen on Johnson. Johnson, the pass to Barkley. Stolen by Robinson. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Wide open. Caught. Barkley kicks to Marley. Back to Barkley. Del Negro defending. Barkley, no good.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Del Negro the pass to Rodman. Del Negro against Marley. Here's Johnson, 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Del Negro, and he banks in the layup. Del Negro's got his first basket of the night. Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Backing down is Barkley.
What a great play. Sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Del Negro. Robinson inside. No luck. Nice D from Barkley.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. There's a screen. Pulls it from the elbow. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his second basket.
3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Rodman against Barkley. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio trailing here. Shot clock at 6. Del Negro kicks to Johnson. Robinson. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And as rebounders go, guys, he is amazingly active on that. Relentless. And it serves 2 purposes. One, I mean, it gets him a lot of rebounds, of course, but 2, it takes a lot of toll on the opposition. He'll wear you down.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch in close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
And the Suns making a change here. Ainge is checked in, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Suns making a switch here. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. He feeds it to Robinson. Backing in. Fader on the way. That's good. Robinson's got 6.
Great shot. Had the fade back, but he still managed to drain.
number 23. Rodman covered. Rodman with the block. Here is Elliott. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Del Negro against Marley. Del Negro kicks to Johnson. Look at that, a follow-up jam.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Well, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
The Suns have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Spurs leading by 4. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Now here's Johnson. Tipped. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Johnson's got the ball, and Del Negro gets it to go.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Marley dishes to Barkley. To the middle. Here's Del Negro. Here's Johnson. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Johnson's got 6 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Johnson left side. And another basket for San Antonio.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Johnson against Johnson. He dishes it to Ainge. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
You know, when you're one of the worst teams in the league, you have a lot of problems. And for the Suns, one of their biggest problems was that opponents shot very close to 40% against them from behind the arc. And that's just not a winning number.
Here's Del Negro. No one near him. Here's Rodman, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Rodman with the block. Pass to Del Negro. Back to Johnson. The baseline J. Jump shot is good. Johnson's got 10 points in the game. As you said, Clark, with the Suns, dead last in the league in terms of opposing three-point percentage. Defense overall was a problem for him, Steve, but especially in closing out on shooters beyond the arc.
Well, the three-point shot, Kevin, has become such a huge part of every NBA team's offense now that if you're struggling to defend that line, you're going to really find yourself at the bottom of the league defensively and record-wise, and that's exactly where Phoenix found itself.
The Spurs making a switch here. He passes to Reed. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. Shooting for Phoenix.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs. Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Stolen away.
The one reason they're on top right now is that they haven't done a whole lot of what just happened. A couple times that they've given the ball away. Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Here's Del Negro. after the Suns pick up 2. Passes to Reed. Defended by Manning. And the Spurs with some changes. Anderson comes in for Del Negro. And it's Rivers in for Johnson. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of a steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
You know, they've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
Perry passes to Mann. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
On defense, Phoenix. They trail by 6. Plenty of space. No good off the back of the rim.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Now the pass to Perry. Back to Green. The Suns making a change here. Perry passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Manning. Again, Phoenix. Spurs leading by 4. Rivers with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The shot's good from Reed. So it's Phoenix now. Pass to Person. Kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Green gets a screen from Manning. Passes it to Perry. Just 5 on the clock. There's the screen. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Person.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Person against Anderson. Excellent D there from Person. San Antonio leading. Here's Rivers. Right through the D for the layup. Rivers has got his first 2 points of the night.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Again, the strong inside game and the second chance points quickly becoming a factor.
Kevin, it's absolutely the biggest factor in the game right now.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Both shots good from the strike. 1:25 left in the first. Johnson against Rivers. With the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Rivers has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Pass to Person. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Here's Green. Reverses. Anderson with the block. And they're able to recover. That's good. He's got 6. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Rivers. Back to Cummings. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Barkley, he's checked in for the Suns. Marley comes in for Person. And Anderson gets it to go.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they've been a step slow here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game ball. Barkley kicks to Marley. Lock at 6. Johnson. The feed to Barkley. Back to Johnson. Misses off the right iron. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs up 10. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far to the first quarter as the second quarter gets underway. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Robinson's checked in for Cummings. The Suns shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Now, the numbers last year for them at the line, not great. Just 73% free throw shooting as a team.
Back to Robinson. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
15 seconds on the shot. 15.
Here's Person. Nailed from three-point land.
Person.
And the Spurs lead by 10.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Barkley throws it down hard. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense has done a job offensively, as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Rodman is checked in for San Antonio. Elliott comes in for Person. Robinson. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. Will go to the line.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
You know, you always want to try to win the free throw game when you're playing basketball. And the Spurs, while not getting to the line as much as their opponent or as much as they have in the past, they maximize their opportunities by shooting 80% from the stripe.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Taking a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
The Spurs making a switch here. Del Negro's checked in. Suns trail by 8. And Clark, what you said about the Spurs at the line, that's what the top teams do. They don't let their opponents get away with fouls and Steve Lee points at the charity stripe.
Yeah, that's the big thing. You know, over the course of the season, a lot of games get decided by just a couple of points. And if your team is able to make free throws at a high rate, like the Spurs, shooting just under 80% last year as a team, then that's good for a big chunk of wins during the season.
Robinson backs down. It's stolen by Johnson. This is to Barkley. Jacks up a 3, and the basket good. Barkley's got 12.
Shaking off a cool first-quarter shooting effort. They're starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here's Rivers, and Jackson with the block. They retain possession. Rivers kicks to Rodman, and it comes off the front of the rim. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run. A nice shot by Rivers. 6 points for him.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Rivers. Barkley with a screen on Del Negro. Shot on the wing. Marley no good.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
And the shot is good. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead. Barkley left side. Del Negro defending.
That's the second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ainge dishes to Barkley. Back to Ainge. Suns moving the ball around.
Come on, back it up, man.
Up top, Barkley. Rodman covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. Rodman's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Del Negro against Marley. Here's Elliott. The shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. And here's Marley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Johnson attacking. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Johnson, the pass to Rodman. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
18 seconds.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. And that one's good. And that's now 9 points for Robinson.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Barkley, Rodman covering. Backing down is Barkley.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot, excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
The pass to Del Negro. Back to Robinson. From 15 feet away. Shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Johnson kicks to Barkley. Cranking it by the D. Fights to the rim for the win. Barkley's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Still Suns ball. 17 seconds.
Feeds it to Marley. He kicks it to Barkley. It's stolen by Rodman. Pass to Elliott. Back to Rodman. The dish to Johnson. Rodman passes to Johnson. Outside, Rodman. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Robinson. Rodman down low. Defended by Barkley. And Rodman gets it to go.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys.
It's good.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Time call here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for him out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson against Johnson. Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. And now Rodman inside. Ejected by Manning. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 4. On the wing, Ainge. Del Negro defending. Shoots from the baseline. Again, Phoenix.
Shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Knocks it loose. Fast break, here come the Suns. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throw.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
And San Antonio shooting in the second quarter around 42%. He dishes it to Robinson. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Robinson. 12 points for Johnson.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Johnson down low. Johnson's there. Good. And 11 points for Johnson.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Johnson outside. Johnson right side. Kept alive. Rodman. Here's Robinson. And at last they get one to fall. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Manning. Rodman on him. Manning. Rodman covered. No good from Manning. Spurs have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Barkley, he's checked in for the Suns. Marley comes in for Ainge. Johnson, double team. Robinson. He passes to Del Negro. Johnson kicks to Rodman. 6 on the shot clock, and it's good. Rodman's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Suns trail by 4. There's the pass to Perry. Pass to Manning. San Antonio with the rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Johnson. Left side, Rodman. He's guarded by Marley. Pass to Elliott. Kicks it to Robinson. Here's Rodman. The rebound by Marley.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Johnson against Barkley. Double team on Barkley. Passes it to Perry. Back to Barkley. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Here's Perry. Off the left rim and out.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
San Antonio leading by 4. Now Johnson. 12 points for him. Johnson double team. 5 to shoot. Robinson drives in. Robinson missing again.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
A 3 from Marley. And that one's good. Marley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Johnson outside. Elliott puts it up from 17. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 3. There's the feed to Marley. He passes to Perry. Dishes it to Barkley. There's a good screen. The pass to Manning. Suns moving the ball around. Gets it to go.
The 2 points are pretty much a lot when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Johnson, the pass to Elliott. Feeds it to Robinson. It's stolen by Barkley. He kicks it to Marley. Pass to Perry. Shades. Rodman covered. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Cummings, he's checked in for San Antonio. A minute 50 left now here in the second. Now here's Johnson, defended by Perry. Johnson, the pass to Person. Back to Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
They get it back. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Suns trail by 6. Shea defended by Reed. Here's Shays. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots on the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Del Negro the pass to Reed. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Spurs lead by 6.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
And San Antonio shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Marley. One-on-one fast break. Here's Barkley. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Loose and no good. Suns trail by 6. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Here's Del Negro. There's the dish to Johnson. Pass to Person. From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we finished one half of basketball. Spurs lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The fun has begun on this Saturday night, and we're ready to look back at all the first half action. San Antonio on top against Phoenix. A dramatic advantage in the paint. They're getting right and close and converting the kind of buckets they want. And still hanging in there, the Phoenix Suns. They're putting on a clinic offensively. They're really starting to click. And that'll do it for us here in the studio. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now we're starting the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Really an incredible game so far from Johnson.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters. You know, he outweighed his man by quite a bit in that matchup, and he did the right thing by going straight to the rim. Don't mess around with it.
San Antonio leading by 3. With the lead pass, out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Phoenix has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson kicks to Marley. They set the pick. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Marley's got his second bucket of the night.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Remains Phoenix ball. 19 seconds.
Here's Johnson. He feeds it to Barton. Second half just getting started. About a minute 20. Johnson right side. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shots.
Johnson against Johnson. Johnson kicks to Robinson. The Suns making a change here. Elliott against Barkley. Here's Rodman. Shot is blocked. First 1.5 of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Ames. That's on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 2 assists now on this one. Here's Del Negro. Johnson over to help. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. The layup missed. And here's Phoenix. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Spurs trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Backs him down. Johnson outside. Back to Robinson. From 11 feet away. So the whistle blows on the shot from 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Some good numbers for Robinson. He's got 11 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing too.
Yeah, he's giving them a little bit of everything, guys.
He dishes it to Barkley. Fires from the wing. And that one goes long.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For San Antonio, they've shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Well, guys, you go back to last season, and this is a team that hit just 74% of its free throws. I know they'd like to see that number go up.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Johnson kicks to Ainge. Barkley. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Barkley. The whole free throw is good for Barkley. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Rodman. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson dishes to Barkley. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson. Barkley's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Rodman goes in, picked off in midair. Ainge against Del Negro. Ainge kicks to Johnson. Barkley outside. Shot clock at 6. They'll clear away to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Del Negro against Ainge. Will it go? Here is Elliott. He's got 8. Kicks to Robinson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Robinson's got 15.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Barkley goes in. Johnson. Pass to man. Back to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Robinson with the block. Here's Del Negro. Johnson, the pass to Robinson. Here's Rodman. They shoot again. And Barkley sends it back. Robinson, that's good. Phoenix has done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. The pass to Manning. The feed now to Ainge. Johnson dishes it to Barkley. They set the pick. Back to Johnson. Lock at 6. Johnson off the pitch for Manning. Step back shot. No good. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Elliott. Knocked loose for the lead. Here's Rodman, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Some changes for Phoenix. Persons checked in for Barkley, and Marley subbed in for Ainge. For San Antonio, they've shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And that one's good. Marley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch-and-shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
Del Negro against Person. Johnson outside. He passes it to Person. Back to Johnson. They set the screen. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Outside Robinson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
You know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Johnson with it. Robinson picks him up. Number 23. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Robinson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Feeds it to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Pass to Elliott for the lead. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Passes it to Person to stop the run. The shot misses. Rodman with the defensive effort. And they're running. And the pass to Del Negro. Stolen by Marley. Here we go. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And front power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Johnson outside. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Tough play underneath to give them another shot.
Robinson goes in. Good. Robinson's got 10 points in the quarter.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Marley kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to man. Have them on him. No good from Manning. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 15-6 run. Right side Robinson. Picked him clean. Johnson outside. Oh, what a straight finish as he gets bumped on his way up. They'll go to the line and try to take out another.
Now, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
And the Spurs making a change here. Green's checked in. That one misses for Johnson. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Del Negro the pass to Reed. Del Negro kicks to Rivers. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the dish to Anderson. Here's Reed. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Pass to Person. He kicks it to Marley. He feeds it to Green. Rodman on him. Green in the post. Rodman covering. Green, no luck.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Person against Anderson. Pulls it up. Here's Rodman. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break zone.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first. Robinson's checked in for Rodman. And he can't hit the second. San Antonio leading by 5. Person, the pass to Rivers. Stolen by Ainge. Down low, number 35. Great pass to set up the lead.
Well, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Barkley goes in. Shots good. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
He dishes it to Rivers. Passes to Person. Sinks the three-pointer. Person's got 6.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
Barkley dishes to Green. Gets it to go.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. They don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Green with the block.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Barkley goes in. He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
You know, he's been doing a great job of getting to the line tonight, guys.
Yeah, and when he's gotten there, Clark, he has been punishing them.
Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson with it. Now defended by Perry. Johnson kicks to Rivers. The feed to Robinson. Dishes to Johnson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Barkley with it. 28 points for him. Green, the screen. Backing down is Barkley. Kicks it to Green. Here's Perry. Off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter. We got a tight ball game here. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Johnson, the pass to Cummings. Here's Del Negro. He passes to Person. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Perry. Feeds to Barkley. And there's the pass to Perry. Offensive rebound. And that misses. That would have put him up. San Antonio leading. There's Del Negro. Cummings. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barkley left side. Pass to Perry. Back to Barkley. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Johnson with it. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Person. Back to Johnson. The dish now to Robinson. Blocked. Barkley against Johnson. Backing down is Barkley. Manning, the pass to Barkley. To take the lead. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by one. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. He kicks to Robinson. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break, he only had one.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Person comes in for Barkley, and Ainge is sent in for money.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Passes it to Person. Lots of room. And good, he nails it. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they scored off turnover.
Johnson on him. Person against Johnson, and it's blocked. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Person. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Ainge. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Ruffin. Fouled down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Del Negro the pass to Reed. Here's Person, defended by Manning. Doubled by Person. The pass to Del Negro. Here's Person, 6 to shoot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And that one misses. Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And Phoenix making a change here. And here are the Suns now. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. Backing down is Barkley. Shot clock at 6. It's good. It's running down in the shot clock. Barkley's got 16 here in the second half.
All the buckets he's poured in today put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Reed. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Suns.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Up top, Barkley. He's covered by Person. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Reed. Spurs trail by 4. Doubled by Ainge. Reed the pass to Del Negro. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Back to Ainge. Barkley outside. some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Person with the bucket.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Barkley goes in. He's covered by Person. Person against Barkley. Nice D from Person. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Del Negro. Johnson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Person. He dishes it to Johnson. Rockets hits. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
Rodman, he's checked in for San Antonio. Suns leading by 3. Barkley outside. And that one hits back iron.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Del Negro the pass to Robinson. That's good. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
On the wing, Ainge. Now the feed to Barkley. And foul as he wanted to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. Robinson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Suns making a change here. And he sinks the second.
That's big. I mean, if it wasn't for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position. He did not come away totally empty, though.
Dishes it to Rodman. Passes it to Del Negro. Kicks it to Johnson. Rodman with a screen on Johnson. And the pass to Del Negro. 6 on the shot clock. Person. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Barkley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Marley kicks to Johnson. From the high post. And too long on the shot. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Johnson, the pass to Reed. He passes to Rodman to tie it up. And he sinks the layup. And this game is tied up now.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Green with a screen for Johnson. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Johnson's got 19 points.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we got one here tonight.
Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to figure it out right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. A steal. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Del Negro. Johnson over the hill. Passes to Reed to take the lead. And he drew the blocking foul. They'll go to the line for 2. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Both free throws good from Reed. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Elliott kicks to Johnson. Here's the screen. Feeds to Rodman. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Oh, the dish to Martin. Almost, but it rolls out.
They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
Rodman sets a screen. Pass to Elliott. Off the pick. And the Spurs scoring again.
Very well executed pick to give them all kinds of space to get that one off.
Backing down is Barkley. The pass to Manning. Nails the baby hook. Spurs leading by 4. And Rodman backs in. Pass to Del Negro. Rejected by Manning. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Johnson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson over to help. Elliott passes to Del Negro. 4 on the clock. And from the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys.
Barkley gets it again. Barkley's got 35 in the game.
He has not lost his focus today. Even things haven't gone his team's way. He's still bringing it.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 4. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. And the Suns making a change here. Del Negro against Marley. Tipped away. Here's Del Negro. He passes to Elliott. Here's Del Negro. Defended by Manning. 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. They grant their own miss. Here's Rodman. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Spurs lead by 6.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable for doing a nice job collectively.
Here's Manning. Number 23. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Johnson penetrating. And counted on 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game, this type guy, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Clark, as you were saying, even though it's close, they really have that inside presence.
Right as always, partner.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
That's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
Pass to Del Negro. It's hauled in by the Suns. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A 3 from Marley. Back to Barkley. He kicks to Marley. It's up a 3. Rodman grabs the miss. Here's Del Negro.